Let me start with something that might sound strange coming from someone like me who started a concierge surgery network. If you're a surgeon watching this, you don't have to join NAOCA. In fact, I would rather you go with one of my competitors than stay exactly where you are. And I'm serious about that, because the real problem right now in medicine isn't which concierge group you choose. The real problem is that most surgeons still haven't chosen anything. I'm Tyler Goldberg, orthopedic surgeon and founder of NAOCA. And a few years ago, I realized something very uncomfortable. The system we're practicing in is a game doctors can't win. More volume, more patients, more burnout. So in 2023, I flipped the script. I rebuilt my practice around a different model, one where surgeons control the care, the patient experience, and the economics finally work. That decision transformed my practice and my life, and now I help other surgeons learn how to do the same thing. Every surgeon I talk to says the same things. RVUs keep getting cut, reimbursement keeps going down, administrative burden keeps going up. Meanwhile, expectations always rising. More patients, more documentation, more metrics that you have to fill out at the end of the day, more prior authorizations, and the result? Guess what? You're working harder than ever for less control ever in your career. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The system is not drifting this direction, it's designed this way. And it's not going to reverse. The biggest mistake surgeons make right now isn't choosing the wrong model, it's waiting. They sit back, they watch the trends, they listen to podcasts, they attend conferences, they watch YouTube videos, they talk about the future of medicine, but they never actually change anything about their own practice. And guess what? 5 years go by, then 10, and suddenly the system has moved so far that the options are much smaller than they used to be. Whether people want to admit it or not, medicine is moving toward direct relationships with patients. Call it concierge, call it membership, call it direct care, call it boutique medicine. The name honestly doesn't matter. What matters is that physicians are starting to step outside their traditional insurance model and rebuild the relationship between the doctor and the patient. Not because it's trendy, but because the current system is becoming impossible to sustain. That shift is already happening. And like every shift in healthcare, the early adopters will shape it. The people who wait will inherit whatever version is left. So here's why I say something that sounds so strange. If you're a surgeon who is ready to make a change and NAOCA isn't the right fit for you, go with someone else. Seriously. Join another concierge platform. Start your own model. Partner with a direct care group. Experiment. Build something. But do something. Because the worst possible decision right now is no decision at all. Something interesting happens when surgeons actually make the shift. They rediscover something that medicine used to have: control. Control over your schedule, control over their patient relationships, control over how much time they spend with each person, control over how they structure their career. It doesn't magically remove every problem, but it changes the equation. Instead of a system dictating everything, you start designing your own practice again. This video isn't about convincing you to join NAOCA. If that ends up being the right fit, great. But that's not the point. The point is the current model is not sustainable, and the surgeons who thrive over the next decade will be the ones who adapt early. So if you're watching this, don't sit on the sidelines. Make a change. Join someone. Build something. Try something. Just don't stay exactly where you are, because the train is already leaving the station. And the only real risk right now is you watching it go by.